why Comey had to do that last week.
Yeah, please do.
Because of Weinergate and the sexting scandal, the NYPD started investigating it through a subpoena, through a warrant. They searched his laptop and sure enough found those 650,000 emails. They found way more stuff than just the more information pertaining to the inappropriate sexting the guy was doing. They found State Department emails. They found a lot of other really damning criminal information, including money laundering, including the fact that Hillary went to this sex island with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Clinton went there more than 20 times. Hillary Clinton went there at least 6 times. The amount of garbage that they found in these emails of criminal activity by Hillary, by her immediate circle, and even by other Democratic members of Congress was so disgusting. They gave it to the FBI, and they said, we're going to go public with this if you don't reopen the investigation, if you don't do the right thing with timely indictments. I believe, I know, and this is from a very well-placed source of mine at 1PP, One Police Plaza in New York, the NYPD wanted to do a press conference announcing the warrants and the additional arrests they were making in this investigation, and they've gotten huge pushback to the point of coercion from the Justice Department, with the Justice Department threatening to charge someone that had been unrelated in the accidental heart attack death of Eric Garner, the guy almost 2 years ago. So that's the level of pushback the Obama Justice Department is doing against actually seeking justice in these email and other related criminal matters. There's 5 different parts of the FBI conducting investigations into these things with constant downdraft from the Obama Justice Department. So in the, I hope, unlikely and very unfortunate event that Hillary Clinton is elected president, we will have a constitutional crisis that we have not seen, I believe. NYPD was the first one to look at that laptop. Weiner and Huma Abedin, his wife, the closest advisor of Hillary Clinton for 20 years, have both flipped. Okay, they are cooperating with the government. They both have, they see potential jail time of many years for their crimes, for Huma Abedin sending and receiving and even storing hundreds of thousands of messages from the State Department server and from Hillary Clinton's own homebrew server, which contain classified information. Weiner faces all kinds of exposure for the inappropriate texting that was going on and for other information they found. So NYPD first gets that computer. They see how disgusting it is. They keep a copy of everything, and they pass a copy onto the FBI, which finally pushes the FBI off, off their chairs, making Comey reopen that investigation, which was indicated in a letter last week. The point being, NYPD has all the information, and they will pursue justice within their rights if the FBI doesn't. And there is all kinds of criminal culpability through all the emails they've seen of that 650,000, including money laundering, underage sex, pay for play, and of course, plenty of proof of inappropriate handling, sending, receiving of classified information up to SAP level special access programs. So the plot thickens. NYPD was pushing because, as an article just quoted one of the chiefs, okay, that's the level just below commissioner. He said, as a parent, as a father with daughters, he could not let that level of evil continue.
To us.
Well, again, the FBI can investigate, but they can't convene a grand jury. They can't file charges. Okay, the prosecutors, the Justice Department has to do that. Now, as I understand it, Preet Bharara, the Manhattan prosecutor, has gotten a hold of some of this, and From what I hear, he's a stand-up guy, and hopefully he does the right thing. If people are willing to bend or break the law and don't really care about the Constitution or due process, and if you're willing to use Stalinist tactics against someone, who knows what level of pressure. The point being, fortunately, it's not just the FBI, 5 different offices that are in the hunt for justice, but the NYPD has it as well. But both, as the Wall Street Journal has talked about, they exposed downdraft back pressure from the Justice Department, as well as the NYPD has, trying to keep the sunlight and the disinfecting effects of the truth and transparency from shining on this great evil that has gone on and is slowly being exposed.
So
the Justice Department is trying to run out the clock to elect Hillary Clinton to prevent any real justice from being done. From what I hear, de Blasio wants to stay away from this. The evidence is so bad, the email content is so bad that I think even he wants to stay away from it, which is really telling. Not that I've heard. The other legislators have not been named yet. I wish the NYPD would have a press conference. I wish they'd do it today. These are the unusual sliding door moments of history that people can stand up and be counted and make a real difference, and to save the republic, save the Constitution that we actually need and love, and that our forefathers fought and died for. For any cop that is aware of this level of wrongdoing, and they have veterans in their family or deceased veterans in their family, they owe it to them to stand up, to stand and be counted today and shine the light of truth on this great evil. Up to the commissioner, or at least the chief level in the NYPD, they wanted to have a press conference, in DOJ. Washington people, political appointees, have been exerting all kinds of undue pressure on them to I think it's sure that's the argument for it, but the fact is, if that if the left had emails pointing to Donald Trump being involved in an underage, visiting multiple times an island with underage sex slaves, basically, emails, they'd be talking about it and they'd be shouting it from the rooftops. This kind of evil, this kind of true dirt on Hillary Clinton. I mean, look, you don't have to make any judgments. Just release the emails. Just dump them. Let them out there. Let people see the light of truth. Sure, but for even the claims of Podesta or Donna Brazile that these emails were fabricated, all the rest, there is all kinds of forensic analysis done that shows that indeed they are not. They were not fabricated, but they are very legitimate. And then that's the WikiLeaks stuff. And this is stuff coming right off a hard drive that was owned by Weiner and his wife, Huma Abedin, Hillary's closest advisor for the last 20 years.